welcome to another battle on WOT Tactics. We are again on the Hago, again on the mines map, but this time we're on the opposite side compared to the last battle I shown in this very similar circumstances. And just like in the other battle, my preferred tactic in this case, particularly on this map, but also in particular on the Hago, is to kind of take a low profile position to begin with and just do a bit of sniping from near the base. Unfortunately, with the recent update, they have kind of ruined the situation here on this particular side of the map, the side where I am now, because that rock that you see in front of me, that one, used to be further down, and it used to be, it was possible to kind of just hide behind it and still have a very good kind of view on the top of the hill. Now, because they've moved it further back, you are kind of forced to kind of stay a little bit further back as well, which kind of dampens your possibility to snipe. You also have a bit less cover, but you can still do something. And as you can see, I start sniping here, and of course they always move just as I'm about to kill them. Oh well. The team is losing, so that's not good. But the enemy, it doesn't seem to be particularly smart. And as you can see, even though they attack, they don't worry about being kind of ripped apart from where I am. Look at this. Okay, if you're happy, it's fine by me. The situation on the hill is actually not very good at all. We've lost the hill completely. And so it's imperative that I do as much damage as possible from my position, to keep them kind of on their toes, and also, but especially to get the numbers down. We've got to get them down. And they actually make this mistake, the enemy makes this mistake of actually abandoning the hill and starting to attack out in the open. So it's easy for us to spot them, and it's easy for us to demolish them. It takes a while, because as you can see, it's not always a full hit. I finally get my second kill. They've changed their mind. They've returned, some of the tanks have returned to where they were, in particular that I'm too light. So we could say that we're kind of holding them on the hill, and look at that. I mean, that should have been, oh come on, only 4 HP, no, come on, come on, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. I mean, isn't that player lucky? He is so lucky. But that's alright, because he's moving, and I get him there. Okay, 3 kills, and we are winning, so it's not too bad. The enemy still has 3 tanks on the hill, but they have all got low health, and, at least we're controlling them. I mean, to be very honest, this group of players there, it's too many. There should be, maybe that light tank should maybe make a move sort of there, and help that M2. But look at this. And maybe I get this one too, with a bit of luck. No luck. Yes, yes. No way. Didn't go through. Enemy armor is hit. Oh, it's so annoying when it does this, and you've got the enemy in your sights, and your shots just dip down like a deflated balloon. I should be able to get this one. No penetration, of course, and then he manages to find cover. Oh, it's so annoying. So I think at this time, I'm beginning to think that it's probably it would be a better idea to start moving towards the island. But because we've got those 2 enemy tanks on top of the hill and that BT2 there, I don't think I should be going on my own just yet. Also because, as you can see, that light tank next to me doesn't seem like he's a particularly good player, because he would have moved by now. So I am just waiting to see how things go, and it's not actually going that well. We're even now. I just wish that Panzer 35T would go from just next to me and start maybe making a move towards the island, sorry, the hill. And because he doesn't move, I realize, okay, nobody's going to move, so it's up to me really to go and deal with this. And so that's what I do. It's time for me to go and deal with this T7 car and this M2 light that are on the top of the hill. I also think that this artillery here is in a really bad position. I mean, it's so easy to get it. So I make my way. Don't forget that the enemy's still got 3 artilleries, so I've got to make sure I don't get spotted so easily. I gotta make sure that I knocked a tree there, which wasn't a very good idea, and I gotta make sure that I've got at least a little bit of cover as I go up this hill. And lo and behold, just as I approach the hill, dang, up he comes, the M2 light. Let's see if we can do some damage. He just prefers to just run off. It damages itself, and so we'll just decide to leave it. I am definitely not gonna go and go after him, and with the risk of being spotted and then being destroyed by the tanks that are actually hiding there, as you can see. I'm actually more concerned with this T7 car that has been lurking around the map all this time. I gotta find it, because also I've got to protect the artillery here. If that T7 car comes down the hill, it will destroy the Su-71, the Su-18, very likely destroy also the other artillery. And finally, I see him, and he's there. Okay.
Penetration.
Hopefully this should be a kill, and it is.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The medium 2 also
Enemy armor
appears.
is hit. Penetration.
Up back and forth. I hate it when they do that.
Critical
Look,
hit.
2 misses there because of this back and
Enemy
forth.
armor is
I only
damaged.
need 1 more, and he's
Enemy
gone.
armor is destroyed.
Okay, I took a hit, but in the meantime I got Top Gun, and we were leading 12-9 when suddenly the M2 light appears.
We didn't penetrate. Got him.
Whoa, that was close. That was a good move to just basically find a little bit of cover just as I was reloading in time to and then auto aim. Obviously I had to do auto aim there to make sure I registered a hit, but I got 7 kills now, and we've only got the enemy artillery to deal with. But what is my team doing now? Here, this is where I stop, and in the chat I'm telling them, move. Look, we've got that Panzer 35T doing nothing at the base. We've got that Type B, the Chinese Type B, here on the island, again doing nothing. The only one that seems to be doing something is the D1, although I'm not quite sure if he's actually making a move. He's at 100%, so he could be a bit more bold. He just sits there, doing nothing. In fact, none of my team is doing anything. Finally, some of them start to move, and I just can't believe, I just cannot believe that nobody, even in this situation where there is only 2 artilleries left, nobody makes a move. It's so important. I understand sometimes to stay at the base and do a bit of sniping, do a bit of base defending, but come on, when there's only 2 enemy left and they're artillery, you attack. You just move and attack. So finally, the Type B is making a move. The Panzer 35T is making a move, and surprisingly, even the Su-18 is making a move, which is a bit daring, I would say, but that's fine. So I decided to then go and see if I can maybe spot a bit, because we have no record whatsoever of the position of the artillery. So I assume they are actually there at the base. So I'm just going to go very gently, very cautiously. Don't forget, I've only got 41 HP, so even just a bit of splash damage, and I'm dead. And what happens? There is the artillery. The other artillery managed to get it. And in the meantime, I've run out of ammo. I've run out of ammunition, and I'm firing high explosives. And I keep missing. So come on. Oh, finally. And as I do that, the FTBS is also spotted, and I had to revert to gold in order to get it, but I'm happy about that. No, it doesn't matter if I spend a bit more money. I got 9 kills, and very good battle there. Top Gun, Ace Tanker, and High Caliber. That was a good battle on the Hagao, and just to show that it does pay, this tactic that I often use, in particular on a weak tank like the Hagao. The Hagao is not a tank for attacking or brawling, so you have to keep a low profile at the beginning, do some sniping, and then when that's done, you then move and just basically clean up. Having done the sniping at the beginning, the Hagao has got good gun, good mobility, and it's a good all-round tank. So in the end game, when it's a case of kind of mopping up the enemy, you should be alright and finish the game victorious. Thank you very much for watching.